Aloha and welcome to Project 28, habit number 2. And habit number 2 is to find a network of people with similar challenges and connect daily. Okay? So, again, find a network of people with similar challenges and connect daily. So the first thing that I would, or that Project 28 is asking you to do is to make a list of at least 3 positive people or mentors in your life with whom you can connect. Now, I've done this a number of different times, and sometimes I'm in a specific kind of mindset or feeling, and I'll choose different people. But a lot of the times, the first person that I feel is a positive person in my life is my husband, and his name is Keola. And I apologize because it's hard to write with a mouse. Keola, he's my husband, so I'm gonna write that there. Okay, the next person that I would like to connect with in my life is my mom. And my circle is pretty small, and I keep it that way. But right now, the third person in my life that has been a big part of my life, I don't even know if she knows it. Like, as much as she is, I don't know if she knows that. The third person is Cirilla. And I work with her, and together we created not us, but like we envisioned a program that we worked on for our bosses, our CAS and our principal and our DES, and it was we served them and did the best that we could. And they gave all that they could too. And so anyway, Cirilla and I worked together, and like these 3 people are one of the best 3 people that I have the privilege of knowing, and they're very positive for me. But each of them give me something different, which moves us into the second activity on this page for this habit. Find a network of people with similar challenges and connect daily. Okay, so for person 1, who is Keola, who's my husband, what do you like about each person, right? So you're going to write on this first line, what do you like about the person you wrote here? Now, this person, my husband, his name is Keola, what I like about him is that he's faithful. Okay. He's faithful. Sorry, guys. I know it says like slow. Faithful. And he's very, Keola is a lot of things, but he's so positive for me. And he's my husband, right? He's not always, but generally speaking, right? And what I know he gives to me is he gives me that feeling of like faithfulness. He's very, again, it's faithful. And he's also a good leader. So he's very conscientious, and he gives 100% to his profession, his job. And I recently, or I am soon to become an administrator myself, and I am very much looking forward to having continued conversations with Keola, because he's a very conscientious leader, and he's faithful. Okay, my mom is just very wise. She's very wise. And she is very she's business oriented, but I don't want to say it's not just business oriented. It's like she has this sort of knack for decision making. And she's made mistakes, but like she just will go like charge, and she might be scared, but she'll do it anyway. So I guess I'm gonna call it she's a risk taker, and I like that about her. And she just goes, right? And she's sure, when we have decisions to make, she's just sure about it. So I would call that wise, and she's a risk taker. And then Cirilla is just very she's just she's also a wise person, but she's very understanding. She's understanding and patient. And I don't know very many people who are both these things, understanding and patient. And I really value her. It's kind of amazing, and I probably sound like a broken record, and I don't tell her enough just because I think she's gonna think I'm a weirdo. But she's very understanding and she's very patient, and she's always looking for reasons to be like, well, maybe they did it because that. Like she's always looking for a reason for why something is what it is. And when that thing is negative, you can always count on Cirilla to like look at it and maybe it feel like it's just not as negative. Okay, now, what do you hope to learn from each person? Okay, what I hope to learn from my husband is how to be, so I'm just gonna like abbreviate, right? How to be a good leader. Okay, how to be a good leader. With my mom, I'm going to be unafraid like her. I want to just be unafraid, and I want to make wise decisions. Be unafraid. I need to get me another mouse so I can do this better. And then make wise decisions. Okay. And with Cirilla, and I've focused on these things, right? So I kind of know, like, I know when I'm lacking, say, faith, I think Keola. When I'm lacking the ability to make a decision, I think, what would my mom do? When I am like totally impatient and pissed off with someone, I'd be like, what would Cirilla say? Okay. So from Cirilla, it would be understanding and patience. Okay. And then how often will you connect with this person? Okay. Now I'm sad to say that, well, actually, I'll tell you that later, person 3, but period 3. See, I'm at school. Anyway, person 1, my husband, I connect with him daily. And so I'm very fortunate that we talk every day. We've been married for 12 years and together for 13 years, and we've never spoken. We've never not spoken. Even when we were like really pissed off and I was not at home that day, because we have a situation like even now where we don't see each other every single day, and that's a long story, but we talk every single day, and it hasn't always been a beautiful marriage by no means, but I can honestly say it is now. And I think a lot of it is that I'm trying to change. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. And I'm trying to be a better person, and so yeah, it's really good. I gotta stop there before I will cry. And then my mom, I try to speak to her weekly or bi-weekly. And so, you know how like some people like, oh yeah, I gotta call my mom because, I haven't talked to her in a long time, so I better call her, because then she's gonna get all, crazy. It's not like that. It's like I have to I'll talk to her weekly or bi-weekly, or even if it's in a text, because she's really busy too. She's in Arizona right now. She lives there, and well, she lives more in Arizona, but I still consider I still consider the fact that she lives in Hawaii, because I guess Hawaii is home. So a week or bi-weekly, just to kind of keep myself grounded and feel like I am on steady ground. I have to talk to my husband daily and my mom weekly or bi-weekly. And then Cirilla, we talk almost every day. I am a little bit afraid because in a month or so, I'm going to be moving to another school, and we won't be working as closely together. And I've actually told her that I am, oh my gosh, like I'm making a video staring at my computer and I'm going to cry. I told her that I'm actually I'm going to miss her. And I'm not like that, so I'm going to miss her because she brings to me peace and calmness and patience and understanding. But she keeps telling me, don't worry, I'm going to come see you. We're going to have meetings at your school. And so anyway, I am making a plan to continue to have these relationships in my life and to devote. And I'm not that good of a friend and I choose not to have too many friends because I don't have time. And having friends take time. But there are some relationships you just know that you want to give it everything you've got because you just know what you get, that you benefit, and then of course you want to be a benefit as well. I have a couple friends. I'm thinking about my friend Anne too. She's always there for me too, and then Thea and Chris, and so I have good friends. It's just that it's easier too, right, when you work together and you get to, and everyone's just there. Anyway, okay, thank you again so much for tuning in to habit number 2 from the book Project 28. Find a network of people with similar challenges and connect daily. Now, remember, okay, that you can do this today and then you might do it again in like 3 months, and these 3 people may change, and that's okay. The whole idea of this habit is to get into the habit of checking out your network, right? Analyzing your network and connecting with the people who give to you in your life. That's not something that just comes automatic. Now, also be sure that you're giving back as well. Like, just like, you should hope, right, that you're one of the people you're someone on someone's list. And so that's what we that's the give and take, right? You want to have that list, and you also want to be that for someone else. Anyway, again, mahalo, and thank you so much for visiting with me and working on Project 28 and purchasing Project 28. And again, if you have any comments, or if you just had like this epiphany or revelation and you want to share it to empower someone else, please do. Please do by adding your comments below. Anyway, again, thank you, and have a blessed day and a blessed week.